My name is Freda Cornelius. I'm with Professional Framing Company, and the major part of our business is diploma frames. We can frame any type of diploma, certificates, and documents. We also do any type of custom framing. I joined the Inner Circle initially because I knew that I needed a mentor. I knew that I needed someone to help me go on to the next level. I actually purchased this company about 2.5 years ago. When I purchased the company, it had a lot of challenges. Competition is on our heels, and I knew that I needed some people who knew how to do things professionally, who had systems and processes in place, and who would really be good at smacking me in the face and holding me accountable so that I could go on and do what I needed to do. Before, when I bought the previous owner had been in a lot of debt, so I paid a lot more for the company than I would have normally. I'd been with the company for 11 years. I believed in it. I built the company up myself. I had been in management on it, but I knew that it had a lot more potential. And so a lot of it was in disarray. And then we also had to move to a new location. And when I did, my employees were disruptive, so to speak. And I was the type of person who, I love my people, I believe in my people, so I had a real hard time pulling the team together. So when I started with this plan, with the Inner Circle team, I was looking at what could I really do to help with the team. And some of the first things that I reached out with Howard about is how to really start working with my team, because I had several members that were disruptive, who were playing games with me, and I was just trying to be their friend, so to speak. I felt responsible for them. I wanted to do the best that they could. And they really helped me understand that there's not going to be a team if I'm not the team leader. And I really started working on the philosophy of being the coach. And that helped me feel better about disciplining people, because I was trying to pull the best out of them like a football player. And it was just coming up at the end of the football season when I joined, so that made it a lot easier for me to move forward with that aspect of it. So when I would have an employee give me a hard time, or I didn't know exactly what to do, I would call Howard, and Howard would give me some verbiage, and that really helped me. Well, some of the biggest results I've gotten is not only is my team respecting me more as a coach because they're looking up to me, I'm becoming more aware that they're looking up to me. I had also given them the Berkman test, which made us all aware of each other and how we like to be worked with. Some of the biggest things that I've learned is working on your business and not in your business. And so I've been working more and more on lining things out, staying back, holding people accountable, having the tasks, the processes and procedures. Although I'd had a lot of the processes and procedures and job descriptions in place, I wasn't implementing them as well as I should have, especially having people being held accountable for it. So as I started putting those into place, people started falling more into place, and then the people that didn't want to do it are not there anymore. And I'm working harder on the business as far as like marketing plans. We are making more money. I'm still working on getting the profits up, and a big part of that is just coming to with tweaking everything. My business is different, okay? So being a manufacturer, I was different than the normal service business. However, Howard has pointed out to me that there's a lot of similarities, and so I've been tweaking and implementing some of this. As I've gone throughout my daily life with working with other individuals, for example, the health food place that I used to go to, I saw that they just recently went out of business. And I was thinking, gosh, if they could have only gotten into Howard's program, because what they did is they moved to a store tucked behind a sidelines bar, and then they just expected people to show up, so they weren't reaching out to the public. And I think a lot of service businesses or store owners will do that. You know, I had a small store myself back in the 80s, and that's what you do. You open up a store, you have products, and people are going to come, or you put it in the newspaper, or and very expensive ways instead of a lot of Howard's techniques as far as referrals and different bonus programs and things that you can put into place. So as I go throughout, and I was even just recently having my nails done, and I was talking with a lady who has a service business, and was talking to her about Howard's program and what you can actually do. I think that it is a shortcut to a lot of things. I had a lot of the things put in place. I had the business plan, I had the process procedures, I had the employee manual, so I had a lot of that into place. But what I did is I stepped back and go, okay, what if I had none of this? And if I had none of this, if once you're an Inner Circle member, you can get onto the website and you can pull down all these resources. And when you have those resources, it takes years literally out of your life, because you can just plug and play.